Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I am Mahalakshmi JK. So in the previous class we have studied about the introduction part and the first law of dominance, and today we are continuing it, that is law of segregation, which is the second law of inheritance, that is law of segregation. So this actually continues with the first law. In the first law we have studied that whenever to crossbreed two characters, the dominant character will be expressed in the first generation. So now we are considering the first generation. The first generation we obtained as capital T small t, which was tall character. Now we self-bred this. Self-bred means the same pea plant is bred with the one more pea plant which is having the same gametes. So we are having it as TT, TT. This is also tall and this is also tall. Now here the gametes produced are capital T, small t, capital T, small t. So these things we call as gametes. So just remember to put a circle for them. So initially these are the gametes of F1 generation. Now to self-bred these both, we are having two methods. One is direct crossing method and the second one is Punnett table method. So I'll teach you the first method now. First is this capital T is self-bred with the capital T. So capital T into capital T, it's a kind of multiplication, okay? So TT is nothing but the TT. So both are capital, so it is tall plant. Next, the same capital T is bred with the small t, and this we are getting as capital T small t. Here one of the letter is capital, hence it is the dominant character, and that is again tall. Then next, small t is bred with the capital T, and I have told you earlier that capital letter must be written at the initial and then the small letter. So again the capital letter is there in the generation, so it is tall. Next is small t and small t, both are small. As both are small, they resemble for the recessive character, that is short. So this is the F2 generation. Now what kind of offsprings we have obtained here? So we have obtained tall and short. It is a ratio which we call as phenotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio means how they are appearing for you externally. The external appearance stands for the phenotype. Now how many tall plants are there here? 3. And how many short? 1. So 3:1 is the phenotypic ratio for second law, that is law of segregation. Now next one comes as genotypic ratio. So genotypic ratio means what kind of a gametes are there here. So if you observe these offsprings properly, you are having three types of gametes. One is purely capital T, capital T. Second one is capital T, small t, capital T, small t. And the last one is small t, small t. So how many capital T are there? 1. How many capital T, small t? 2. And small t is 1. So the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. So phenotype means external appearance of the plant, and genotype means the type of the gametes present in that. This is the method 1. And the second method is Punnett table or checkerboard method. So here we are writing the gametes. What gametes we are having in the F1 generation, that we are writing capital T, small t, and the same gametes we are writing vertically also, that is capital T and small t. Capital T again gives both capital T. Capital T small t will give you capital T and small t. Small t capital T, capital T small t. Small t will give you small t. So both are capital. This is tall character. One is capital and another one is small, tall character. One of these is capital, hence again dominant character, that is tall. Both of these are small letters, so it is recessive character, that is short. From this also you can analyze the phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio. In exam both the methods are okay, either by the first method or by the second method. Here the possible questions are phenotypic ratio and the genotypic ratio. Then apart from this, the possible question is phenotypic percentage. Now, what is phenotypic percentage? What is the percentage of tall character? What is the percentage of tall character? For that, we consider this whole box as 100%. Now, each of these box, now we are having 4 boxes here. So, 100 divided by 4, it gives us 25%. Now, how many times tall is appeared here in the 3 boxes? So 25 multiplied by 3, that is 75%. So the phenotypic percentage of tall character is 75%. Whereas for the short character, only one box it has occupied, so it is directly 25%. Next, genotypic percentage. First is genotypic percentage for capital T, capital T. Out of 4 boxes, 1 box is occupied by the capital T, capital T. So directly we can write it as 25%. Then for the capital T and small t, it has occupied 2 boxes. So 25 plus 25, 50%. And the third one is small t, it has occupied only 1 box, that is 25%. So the possible questions from this law are phenotypic ratio, genotypic ratio, phenotypic percentage and genotypic percentage. So in the next class, in the next video, let's study the important law, that is law of independent assortment. So it doesn't mean that law of segregation and dominance are not important. They are basic for the law of independent assortment. So thank you for watching my channel.